Since the dawn of DC Comics' Infinite Frontier era, Nightwing by Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo has been one of the brightest corners of the DC universe. Even as the DCU descends into darkness with the events of Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, the latest chapter in Dick Grayson's story has remained full of hope as its protagonist takes on social problems in the city of Bloodhaven. For this reason, fans have lauded this Nightwing run as a refreshing return to what makes Dick Grayson such a popular character in the first place. Dick Grayson recently discovered he was a billionaire after Alfred carefully managed his funds over the years, and he's made the decision to create the Alfred Pennyworth Foundation to mitigate social inequality in Bloodhaven. But things haven't been easy as familiar villains such as Blockbuster are trying to kill both Dick Grayson and Nightwing, a plan spurred on by a creepy new villain called Heartless. At San Diego Comic-Con, we sat down with the Nightwing team to discuss what's in store for Dick Grayson in the future. Screen Rant: So I love the art on the books so much. It's so dynamic with Dick Grayson being so acrobatic. What's the process in terms of collaboration with partnering with a writer that's on a completely different side of the world? And because it definitely seems like there's a lot of trust between you and Tom. So I just wanted to know a little bit more about that. More generally, I think everyone kind of has their own unique relationship with Dick Grayson, so I just wanted to know what he means to you, specifically. Going off of what you were saying, Bruno, just about like us, varying generations growing up with Dick, I feel like there's different stakes that come with Dick's villains, specifically his Batman villains. But I was curious about Heartless. He seems to be very much like an opposite of everything we love about Dick. Like that cyborg reveal is so mind-blowing for me. And so can you say a little bit more about what you're thinking in terms of Heartless? Those teeth are so disconcerting. I think the role of Bloodhaven is so important to the story. And Heartless is one of those villains that's helping build out that world. Do you have any other plans just in terms of hammering out those differences? Something that's been in the back of my mind this whole time with Dick and Babs sort of being in a situationship now. Can you say anything about the future of their relationship for now? And everyone likes him. I love that so much, just because he's so inspiring that way, and it's just nice to have that solid story where you're just feeling everything that reminds you why you like him in the first place. For sure, one of the things that I really love about this specific take on Dick is just the level of political engagement going on in the story, just in terms of him being aware of things like police corruption and stuff like that. And so I wanted to know more about, was that part of the plan for Infinite Frontier, or was it like something that you guys brought up to DC? Especially with just the way that the series starts off with a line about, when I think Haley's introduced, the difference in characters between the cities, between Bloodhaven and Gotham, and Bloodhaven being meaner. But I just love seeing so much evidence pointing in the opposite, because Dick is definitely having this ripple effect going on in the city. Another thing I was wondering with all this is there gonna be a Batcave or something? Or in Through the Window? What's your hope for the legacy of your Nightwing run? Nightwing number 95 will be released by DC Comics on August 16, 2022.
My heart returns to you.